Yeah, we just gotta go handle business. Excited.
I'm excited to play Saquon again. You said he was like a big brother to you earlier this year.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good game. I don't want to give him too much ammo, so we gotta find a way to slow him down though.
How much what kind of greeting you expect from these fans after your last little comments in Philadelphia, even though you're a Pennsylvania native?
I mean, I think it's the same as always. They always scream at F Dallas, and that's the build-up. That's the fun part. Energetic fans. And it's about just playing good football. The fans play. It's gonna be a great environment. So it's like, who's not excited to go play in that?
Drew Pearson once said that he had to pull his brother. He had to go in the stands because his brother got into it with a fan. Have you had any family members?
Nah, my mom stayed out the way. Okay. You know what I'm
saying? Your mom could bring it though if it ever came to that.
Oh, she could bring it for sure. They don't want to bring that side though.
Given that it is the way it is in Philadelphia, what would it be like for you guys to send that fan base home unhappy?
Oh man, that probably makes the year. You know what I'm saying? Like that sets everything off. Like us getting that win, away game in Philly, knowing how they're trying to get the number 1 seed, can set them back a little bit. They're fighting for everything. They're fighting for where they want to be in playoffs, and we just fighting to whoop them. So we, you know what I'm saying? So they got more to lose than we do. So that'll be a great feeling right there.
Your thoughts on the quarterback situation right now? Hurts got the concussion, and Pickett's been a little injured.
I mean, that's the nature of the game. We don't got our quarterback. Sometimes at the end of the day, I think these games, which I've been saying what's going to happen, is going to come down to defense. They got a top defense. We're playing better defense at this point in the year. So I think it's going to be a defensive game.
You talked about who should be MVP on your podcast?
Yeah, I said it a couple of times. I mean, it's a quarterback award, so it's probably going to be Lamar. If it wasn't for about team success, it should be Joe Burrow, but Lamar going to win. I think Lamar should win. I mean, what he's doing right now, it'll be a shame if he don't win. They basically are saying, he shouldn't have won last year, but he won, so he shouldn't win this year, even though he got the numbers to win. I think the writers the people who get the vote are a little backwards sometimes, but Lamar should be MVP for sure.
Think it should be a quarterback award?
No, I don't think it should be a quarterback award, because as you can see, this is a prime example of what Joe Burrow's going through, and kind of what Lamar won his MVP over last year. His defense was a triple crown. They had a great record, and they went to playoffs. Kansas City had to go on the road and went on the road to win a playoff game. But Lamar was labeled MVP even though he didn't have the numbers. Now you go into Joe Burrow, who has the best numbers out of anybody, but he don't got a triple crown defense. He don't have, he has a bottom of the league defense, respectfully, not to kill the Bengals fans. And they're just not ranked high, and they gave up a lot of yards, and they lost games when their offense is averaging 30 points a game. It's just, I just think there's more factors than just QBs and when it comes to winning football games. Now, when it comes to turnovers and custom mistakes, now those are more, but some of those aren't even turnover-worthy plays, Sometimes wide receiver give up on a route or wide receiver drop it. So, I mean, it's more than just a QB award, but QBs do have a good factor. If your quarterback is balling, you'll have a great chance to win the game. But I don't think a QB is a team, because we're without our quarterback, and we're still able to have success like that. That goes into the O-line, that goes into the defense, that goes to the special teams. It takes everything to win football games. Well, as much as I think Zim's a great mastermind, but I give credit to everyone in the room. I don't think, coaching matters, and, Zim don't even yell no more. He just kind of tell people to line up. So, it goes to show, everyone in the locker room and everyone that's in the defensive meetings, they're busting their butts. They're working as hard as they fighting for their lives. They're fighting for every inch of every game. So I think it's more than just coaching, too. The players are just so locked in, or we're just so ready and pumped and amped because, it's bigger than us.
Mike McCarthy's mindset playing with a lot of teams in the situation starting for the future and playing young guys, and he's going to, guys that are healthy, trying to play to win. You like that mindset, you guys?
Yeah, I don't even think that's Mike's mindset. I think that's our mindset. Your coach can preach something, but it's up to the players to actually do it.
Right.
I think that's our mindset. I mean, we was eliminated from playoffs, and you saw some of the best effort from all the guys. So I don't think it has anything to do with that. I just think we're locked in. We want it. We want to win games. We want to prove people that we can win, and we want to prove to people that we're a good football team. Yeah, we definitely let some walk away. We weren't where we needed to be. We weren't, the injuries, there's definitely about 2 or 3 games where you say, all right, we're in a better position and we could be in the hunt or fighting for, at least the 2 spot in the division, depending on how these last 2 weeks played out.
CEDee going around talking about, I'm just trying to keep my shoulder attached to my body. What are your conversations like with him as they entered the last 2 games?
Yeah, I didn't have that particular conversation. I know his shoulder been bothering him, but I think for CEDee was so impressive, and he might be the best player that I've seen with my own eyes. is that, man, he just loves the game of football. Like, I don't think anyone should ever question how much CeeDee brings to the team or, you know, his factor. He's QB proof. I seen him get 1,000 with Andy Dalton. I seen him get 1,000 with Dak Prescott. I seen him get 1,000 with Cooper Rush. At one point, you know, you give grace to all these other wide receivers and say, oh, they're not producing because they don't got their quarterback. But CeeDee's shown time and time again he can do it with anyone throwing him the rock. He can find a way to get open. He's competitive. He's a dog. So, man, like, when it comes to what he's going to fight through, man, I just don't think he's comparable. That's why I think he's the best.
You told us a couple weeks ago that Mike Zimmer challenged you a little bit to move for the defense. Where have you seen yourself grow in that department here these last few weeks?
Man, I just say I'm just locked in. I think ever since, you know, I committed that, I've been playing better myself, but I just been locked in. I just been showing guys the way, you know, just trying to do everything right, cleaning things up on my own acting accord. And I just think it has been paying dues. Like, we all been together, the camaraderie, the brotherhood, everything's been closer. And you say you're missing some of the guys and leaders. How's that possible? But I think it gave breath of fresh air for other guys to step up to fill those roles.
How was your Christmas?
Oh, my Christmas was great. I got a golf cart. Yeah. Yeah. Huh? No, she actually gave it to me as regular and allowed me to customize it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some lines on it. So, you know, while I'm chilling this off season, you know, at first I was just gonna chill on the couch and just play it cool, but I'm about to go get my golf swing right now.
You got a golf cart?
Huh? My girl, she got me a golf cart. Yeah, she did a big one. I don't know. I don't really care about what type. I just know it's a big body. I can customize it. And I'm taking it to the golf course. So, you know, while we chilling this off season, you know, catch me in the course trying to get right.
So you have a golf cart?
Huh?
What's going to be your go-to to learn the game?
So Owen, my boy, are one of our equipment guys. He said he's a nice golfer, so I'm gonna take my boy out. We're gonna go golfing, and hopefully he can teach me something. But I gotta go buy me some clubs now. I asked for a golf cart, but they didn't ask for clubs. I don't know what I was thinking.
What was
I don't think athleticism is nothing with golf. Honest to God, you know, it's like bowling. You don't got to be athletic to bowl. It's just you got to be technical. That's where I might fall. I got to get my technique right.
What's the gift that you gave someone else that you're most proud of? Like, yeah, I nailed this gift.
Man, I would say my dad. I got him some meta glasses. So my dad's one of them people where, you know, I took him courtside to a Mavs game, and the whole game he was like this, like, yo, and he like Facebook Live, like he a true old head, and he's like, like, I was like, yo, Dad, now you can be just like me. You can just record something, like you don't gotta have your phone out. You just tap this, hold this button right here, and vibe out, and you can record everything, like, and you can just repost it later. So, you know, my dad got him these meta glasses, so now he's all like hype and everything. So I was like, boom, got it. Oh, come on, bro. Come on. That's not even a question. Listen, like for Gianti, I said, I root for the kid to get the 150 as long as he don't come with a win. You know what I mean? And that's because he's a great kid. Like, he's a great person. So I root for him as an athlete. I'm like, we just can't let this one guy beat us. And I can live with that. Like, we can, like, you know, you could give Derrick Henry's 75, 80 yards. That's Derrick Henry. But you can't let Derrick Henry score 3 times. It's just, you can't do that. So.
Hey, my friend, let's talk about something that's been on every Cowboys fan's mind. Mike McCarthy's future as our head coach. It's been a roller coaster of a season, hasn't it? From frustrating struggles to glimmers of hope as the team started to pick up steam. But here's the kicker: there's been zero talk about extending McCarthy's contract. None. Jerry Jones, as you know, loves to keep things exciting and unpredictable. That's why the situation is so intriguing right now. McCarthy is heading into what could be a decisive moment for his career. With our team sitting at 7-8, the stakes are high, and every game feels like it could change the narrative. What do you think? Should McCarthy stay or go after the season? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm curious to see where you stand on this one. So, let's dive deeper into Jerry Jones' take on all this. You know how Jerry operates, always keeping the Cowboys in the spotlight, making sure we're the talk of the NFL. But when it comes to McCarthy's contract, he's been oddly quiet. And that silence is speaking volumes. Remember when Jerry said it wouldn't be crazy for McCarthy to stay on as coach next season? Sounds reassuring at first, but let's be honest, it's classic Jerry, always keeping us guessing. He even admitted they talk about the future every day. But the catch, they're not talking about McCarthy's future. Not about a new contract. Here's where I need your input. Do you think Jerry is playing it smart by keeping his options open? Or is this indecision hurting the team? Vote in the comments below. Team smart move or team make a decision already. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter. This whole contract situation is creating a storm of speculation. Why hasn't there been any talk of a renewal? Is Jerry waiting for McCarthy to prove himself? Or could he already be planning something bigger, like a total reset? This mystery isn't just about the coach. It's affecting the team and the fans. The uncertainty can weigh on the locker room and create even more tension on the field. And let's not forget about us, the fans. We're left wondering, is this all part of some grand strategy? Or are we watching a slow-motion disaster unfold? There's also the blow-it-up theory making the rounds. Some believe the Cowboys could go for a clean slate, replacing not just McCarthy, but making sweeping changes throughout the organization. What's your take? Should Jerry stick with McCarthy or start fresh? Let's settle this debate. Drop your vote in the comments. Alright, let's think ahead. What happens after this season? McCarthy's future is hanging by a thread. It's clear that Jerry Jones holds all the cards. But what will it take for McCarthy to secure his spot? A deep playoff run, a miracle Super Bowl win. And if McCarthy doesn't make the cut, who steps in? The possibilities are endless, and you've probably heard some names floating around. Could Jerry look for a younger, innovative coach to shake things up? Or maybe bring in someone with championship pedigree to deliver immediate results? This offseason could be a turning point for the Cowboys, either doubling down on McCarthy or taking the franchise in a whole new direction. So, here's the big question for you. If McCarthy doesn't stay, who do you think should take the reins? Let me know in the comments. I can't wait to hear your dream picks. So, here we are at a crossroads. We've talked about McCarthy's shaky position, Jerry's unpredictable approach, and the whirlwind of speculation around what's next for the Cowboys. But the truth is, the next few weeks will be critical. Every game, every decision could shape the future of this team. Jerry Jones might be holding his cards close, but you and I both know that when he finally makes his move, it's going to make headlines. Will it be a bold new direction, or will McCarthy get another shot to prove he's the right guy for the job? One thing's for sure, the offseason will be anything but boring, so let's keep the conversation going. Who do you think has the final word here, Jerry's instincts or McCarthy's results? And don't forget, if you want to stay updated on all things Cowboys, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and let's ride this roller coaster together.